Imagine this. You're stumbling out of bed on a crisp autumn morning, the kind where the air bites just enough to wake you up, and the first rays of sunlight filter through your curtains like golden fingers reaching for your soul. Your stomach growls, a deep primal rumble that echoes the emptiness inside. Not just hunger, but a longing for something real. You crave that perfect breakfast, the sizzle of bacon on a hot griddle, the sweet steam rising from fluffy pancakes, the rich aroma of fresh brewed coffee wrapping around you like a warm hug from childhood. But what if I told you that lurking behind those inviting neon signs and glossy menus is a hidden world of deception? A shadowy realm where your morning ritual has been hijacked by shortcuts, frozen secrets, and forgotten flavors. What if the very chains you trust to start your day are slowly eroding the joy of breakfast, one reheated bite at a time? Buckle up, because today, we're embarking on a thrilling exposé culinary mystery tour through America's breakfast empires. We'll uncover the heroes and the villains, the plates that ignite your senses, and the ones that leave you hollow. But here's the shocking twist. Some of these icons, places etched into your fondest memories, have betrayed us all. Have you ever bitten into a pancake and wondered, when did this stop tasting like home? Stick around, because by the end, you'll never look at your morning meal the same way again. We're diving deep, chain by chain, revealing the truths that could save your breakfast. Picture this. It's Sunday morning, 1995. You're a kid in oversized pajamas, sliding into a vinyl booth at IHOP. The air thick with the buttery scent of sizzling batter and the gentle clink of silverware against plates. Grandparents chatter softly. Sunlight dances on syrup bottles. But fast forward to today, and oh, how the mighty have fallen. IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, used to be a beacon of breakfast bliss. Yet, as I dug deeper into whispers from former insiders, a darker picture emerged. What if I told you those iconic pancakes aren't born from fresh buttermilk anymore? No, they're squeezed from cold pre-portioned bags, poured onto griddles in a rush. The result: bite in, and it's like chewing on a memory faded to flat, predictable, devoid of soul. But here's where things get intriguing. Former line cooks confess. Speed is king now. Keep it moving, they were told. Underdone insides. No problem. It in whipped cream, sprinkles, fruit sauces that scream variety but whisper cover-up. Can you smell it? That artificial sweetness masking the bland truth underneath. Sausage links arrive frozen, microwaved to a rubbery afterlife, tasting more like processed echoes than savory delight. And the coffee. It burns your tongue with false fire, then fades to watery weakness, leaving you disappointed, almost betrayed. Have you ever sipped a cup and thought, this used to warm my heart, not just my hands? IHOP's booths still glow with that phoner national charm. Conversations hum like old times. But the food? It's a transaction, not a treat. It fills you up, checks the box, but evaporates from your mind before you even pay the bill. As I left my last visit, stomach full, yet spirit empty, I couldn't help but wonder, when did comfort become so ... convenient? And that's just the beginning. Hold on, because our next stop promises late-night legends. But what if the lights are dimming faster than you think? Transitioning to the wee hours, imagine pulling into a glowing Denny's at 2 a.m. Rain pattering on your windshield, the neon sign a lifeline in the dark. Inside, the air hums with fryer sizzles and muffled laughter, a refuge for night owls and road warriors alike. Denny's was that eternal friend, always open, always serving warmth when the world felt cold. But peel back the layers, and a suspenseful tale unfolds. What shocking shortcuts lurk in those massive menus? Longtime patrons whisper of imitation breakfasts, plates that look the part but crumble under scrutiny. Hash browns emerge burned crisp, on edges yet soggy within, like a promise half-kept. Bacon snaps with salt and smoke, but lacks the juicy snap of fresh cooked glory. Pancakes cool unnaturally fast, their fluff deflating like a sigh of resignation. Dive deeper with me. Former staff reveal much arrives, frozen, vacuum-sealed, for efficiency. Stretched the old pots, servers were instructed during Lul's coffee thinning with each refill, tasting like diluted dreams. Can you hear it? The drip of indifference, the clatter of plates rushed without regard. The atmosphere, once buzzing, with timeless energy, now feels hollow, like a stage set for a play that's lost its script. It's not offensive, just ... forgettable. You eat, you leave, but no spark lingers. Denny's aims to be everything family haven. Midnight, fix butt. In chasing volume, it lost simplicity's heart. As I pondered my last rubbery bite, a chill ran through me. Is this the end of the all-night diner dream? But don't turn away yet. Our mystery thickens at a spot that once whispered health and hearth. Now, let's shift to a cozier scene. Morning at Panera Bread, soft jazz playing over speakers. The aroma of fresh-baked loaves mingling with espresso steam, evoking that feel-good vibe of wholesome starts. Panera built empires on this Aleutian oatmeal, dotted with vibrant fruits. Eggs seeming farm-fresh, coffee robust, and inviting. Nostalgia tugs, doesn't it? Remembering lazy weekends with a warm muffin crumbling just right? But here's the cliffhanger. What if that warmth is waning? Eggs cooked in bulk, languishing in warming trays during Russia's timing over freshness. One associate admitted, voice laced with regret. Taste the shift. Muffins break like dense cake, not tender treats. Bagels, once chewy delights, emerge pale. And parched, pre-made and finished hastily. Coffee. Inconsistent bitter. One sip, weak the next. Carafes holding stale brews. The unlimited sips lure you, but each pour disappoints, like a friend who's forgotten how to care. Have you ever grabbed a pastry and felt that twinge of letdown, the glaze too thin, the inside lacking life? Panera preaches clean eats, but clean isn't always fresh. It's processed for scale, not soul. As I savored tried to my last visit, surprise turned to sorrow. When did this sanctuary become so superficial? Yet, the plot twists ahead. Our next chapter heads to a rustic relic where country charm hides. Emerging cracks, picture rocking gently on a wooden chair, outside cracker, barrel, the porch creaking softly, scents of buttery biscuits and wood smoke drifting from within. This place evoked grandma's kitchen peg games clicking on tables, checkers, boards worn from years of play, breakfasts that stretched time like taffy, grits steaming hot, pancakes towering proudly, eggs nestled in golden glory. Emotional waves, crash, nostalgia for simpler eras, disappointment brewing beneath. But wait, what if the roots are rotting? Former cooks spill prep shifted to pre-portioned mixes, gravy from bags, not stovetop stirs. Keep things moving, the mantra echoed, stripping human touch. Feel the fallout, pancakes too soft, lacking heft. Hash browns underdone, bacon limp. And lukewarm biscuits, flaky, yet flavor faint, densifying under heat lamps. The sizzle, muted. The taste, faint echo of homemade. Can you sense it? The air still charming with rafter music and store knickknacks, but the plate a replica, not the real deal. Breakfasts once lingered sweetly. Now they rush by, compressed into efficiency. Leaving full but unfulfilled, I questioned, is this charm just a facade? Hold your breath. Our investigation veers to a bagel haven. The yeasty scent of bagels enveloping you, promising a solid send-off to your day. Bacon egg cheese on Asiago vanilla hazelnut, brew routine comfort, on the go. But suspense builds, what frozen truths lurk. Bakers reveal, bagels parbacked, frozen arrivals finished on-site steam over crust, softness, sand structure. Eggs, pre-cooked pucks, microwaved in batches, layered with cheese that barely melts, savor the sting. Bagels lack chew, eggs, rubbery circles, coffee leans on syrups to mask staleness then, bitter when black. Have you ever unwrapped one and felt the routine sour, the warmth from habit, not heart? As disappointment settled like cold brew, I pondered, when does convenience kill the craft? The drama escalates, next. A sandwich chain where breakfast is an afterthought with alarming implications. Subway at dawn, fluorescent lights buzzing, the sharp tang of toasting bread cutting through morning fog, a quick egg white flatbread for the health-conscious hustler. Cheap, fast, warm technically. But here's the shocking part. Eggs aren't eggs. They're frozen slabs, yellow protein shapes reheated in toasters. Bread gums up, steamed limp with cheese and meats. Here are the confessions. Managers admit patties, pulled from coolers, designed neutral for speed. Bacon pre-cooked, hardening to chips. Coffee, a forgettable push-button brew, tasting ancient. It's assembled, not made volume over value. Surprise hits, It's edible but meaningless, leaving with a half-eaten sandwich, regret ignored. Is breakfast meant to vanish so utterly? Our tale turns northward, to a nostalgic import slipping into shadows. Tim Hortons evokes frosty mornings, hot coffee steaming in gloved hands, breakfast sandwiches wrapping you in dependable warmth. Road trip memories flood flaky biscuits, melty cheese. But things went downhill subtly. Sandwiches, now dry biscuited eggs, thin pads microwaved from frozen. If warm, serve staff shrugged, taste the betrayal. Rubbery textures, flavorless heat. Coffee weakens, burnt, or overly sweet, stretched thin. Donuts glazed thinly, insides dry frozen shipments finished carelessly. Nostalgia clashes with reality, dependable or defeated. As I sipped a weak cup, surprise morphed to sadness. What else changed quietly? But light breaks our first worth-it whisper, a chain rekindling hope. Finally, a twist toward triumph. First watch, unassuming yet magnetic. No neon frenzy, just fresh chopped potatoes sizzling, eggs fluffing naturally. Quiet mornings here, coffee strong, never burned, poured leisurely. Pancakes, thick, golden vanilla-kissed, taste them plain. Revel in craftsmanship. Insiders praise on-site prep, eggs cracked per order. Menus seasonal with real herbs. Have you ever paused mid-bite, surprised by genuine flavor? It's not fast, not cheap, but soulful. As satisfaction bloomed, I felt connected. Breakfast can still pause time. The suspense peaks. One more gem awaits. Enter the original pancake house. Butter batter air thick, no gimmicks, just delivery. Pancakes hefty, crisp-edged, warm through. Bacon thick eggs, hand-scrambled whipped cream, house-made. Gem alert, Dutch baby puffy. Lemon douce de Driel, imperfect, memorable. Coffee in hefty mugs, strong yet sippable. Service slow, intentionally you linger. Emotional high, full in body and memory. No shouts needed. Warmth whispers, if this odyssey stirred your soul nostalgic highs, disappointing lows. Community, like if a chain sparked reflection, share your breakfast betrayals or triumphs in comments. Subscribe to the hidden menu. Together, we uncover truths, one bite at a time. Remember, the best mornings aren't on the menu. They're in the stories we share,